Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Slime Boss here, and welcome back to another episode of the Crazy Cat Podcast. I am joined by my usual co-host, Reverse Mailman and SRJett. Today we're having a classic episode, but we're actually going to be talking about our experience with the new Super Mario Bros. Wii series, and we hope you all enjoyed that. But before we get into that, you guys know the drill. Check out our Patreon, check out our Discord. We would love to talk to you guys about new Super Mario Bros. Wii and the future of gaming. Anyway, speaking of the future of gaming, Nicktoons All-Star Brawl got a leak.
Whoa! Oh yeah.
And if you don't want to be spoiled, leave the video now.
Just skip ahead like a million seconds.
A million seconds.
Yeah, actually, we're still going to be talking about Nick All-Stars Brawl.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It included some of the highlights for me, at least, were El Tigre and the chick from Danny Phantom. But if you guys need to pull it up,
I like Azula.
Everyone, I'm actually excited for El Tigre.
Nick All-Stars Brawl.
Everyone was pretty much watching yeah, I was watching El Tigre. What were you doing?
I did not watch El Tigre. I think I saw like a couple. I love El Tigre. Okay, so it includes the guy from I think he was in the last game. So we start off at the top, which is Vlad from Danny Phantom, then SpongeBob.
I think it's not sure whether or not he's a player.
Well, I don't know if he's a character, but he's the final boss of the main campaign. And then we have SpongeBob, Plankton with a mech suit, which is interesting. Squidward, Jimmy Neutron, which was announced in the trailer. Korra, which I think was in the last game. I forgot. Angry Beavers, I believe that they're called. Then there's a grandma. I don't know what the grandma's from.
That's Arnold's grandma.
That's Arnold's. Okay, that's what I thought. There's the emo chick from the Loud House. Surprisingly not Lincoln, which is very strange to me, as much as I don't like that show. Invader Zim, Raphael, Azula, is that her name? Fire Nation chick.
Yeah, Azula. Azula's awesome.
Yeah, I still want Zuko. Zuko's infinitely cooler. Patrick, April. Even in the first game, the fucking Ninja Turtle lineup was very strange to me. Like, how do you not have all of the turtles?
Now they've got all four.
Yes.
Freaking Injustice did the Ninja Turtle better. Most games do.
Then we got the dog. He was in the last game. He was in the DLC. I forgot what his name is. Rocco, yeah. MJ9.
He's a wallaby.
You mean XJ9?
He's a wallaby?
Yeah.
I thought it was a dog. XJ9. Avatar, Aang, Donatello. I don't know what these guys' name. Very similar level as Angry Beavers. Very, very controversial show. Happy Joy Joy. I'm gonna call him Happy Joy Joy because that's
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. It's controversial because the creator got canceled. I'm pretty sure. So.
Okay.
I
mean, all right.
The girl from Danny Phantom, El Tigre, again a personal favorite. He's almost perfect for a platform fighter. Him and like the 2000s era Nickelodeon is like peak. Because SpongeBob was, like, alright during this time. Then you got Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, El Tigre, My Life as a Teenage Robot. That was, like, peak Nickelodeon right there. Avatar. So, this is great representation.
I love Avatar.
I love how there's... I think I skipped Zim, actually. Zim's there, too. There's a nice mix and balance of modern, classic, and the middle ground of Nickelodeon. There's also, from what I'm looking at it here, I don't think these are the classic turtles. So I think they were classic in the first game. I think they changed them. I would kind of hope what they would do I would hope that like they should have each turtle represent each different era of turtles, just like one the 90s, one the 2002, one 2012, and one Rise. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I would like that. There was one more.
I feel like
There's
that'd be
also
good too.
Garfield and then Arnold's friend
Yeah.
and the
I forget his
dinosaur
name.
raptor from Rugrats.
Yeah,
What game is
Rogar.
this?
Nick All Stars Brawl 2.
Wait, who's Daggett?
Daggett? Oh, I think that's one of the beavers.
Azula, Gerald, Plankton, Grandma Gertie, Ember, Norbert, Daggett, El Tigre. Do we know if there's any cuts or no?
I think that's unconfirmed.
Okay. I mean, obviously, this is a leak. This could be wrong, too, but... Like, El Tigre looks a little different, but...
I went ahead and I looked into the leaks a couple of days ago. I'm pretty sure this one's real. It'd be really shocking if this one was not real.
I mean, the game itself was leaking for months now. Like...
Yeah, and, like, this, like, came out, like, I think, like, a couple, like, maybe, like, a day or so after the reveal trailer.
Yeah.
And, like, this is, like, the exact characters. You guys watch Papa Gino's at all?
No.
No. Well, he knew the leaked characters, didn't say them, and then this came out.
Yeah. I'm just surprised by El Tigre. Obviously, like, people still want Timmy, which may still happen, but there's some licensing issues going on, so... because Nickelodeon doesn't have complete rights of the Fairly Odd Parents. It's partially owned by, I think it's Canada. Hold on, let me... I learned this from...
I don't think it's the country.
No, not the country Canada. It's a company.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's the orange dude's name? LS Mark.
Mm. I was about to say Catman.
No. Where's
He's
Timmy?
orange. Turner? I'm just gonna look up who owns Timmy Turner.
May not. In some regions, Fairly Odd Parents is on Disney Plus. So.
Oh yeah.
That should tell you. Nelvana, not Canada. Nelvana.
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 Which is weird because in the early days, you know, so basically what he was saying was the first few seasons are owned by Nelvana. It got popular, and then Nick got the rights to the rest of it. And basically the weird thing is that Timmy was included in the Nicktoons games, and those were the early seasons, which is like that's a little confusing. But he hasn't been in a crossover game in a minute, so. I just really hope that they actually make a new Nicktoons game, like an actual, like, proper sequel to Volcano Island, or...
Maybe he'll be DLC.
Maybe. But, like, so far they've been doing Smash and Mario Kart ripoff. I heard the third game, which I think is the most recent kart game, was pretty good. I'm not, don't quote me on that. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3 Slime Speedway. Hey, there's me. I was made by the same people.
Yeah.
It's made by Game Mill, so that's probably why, because they're not working with THQ at the moment. So I believe THQ made, who made Nick Volcano Island? I think it was THQ. No, it was Half Brick and Atari for some reason.
That's a great name. I love Half Brick. I don't know what they do, but they've got a good name.
I know that THQ made the SpongeBob games, but that's about it. THQ probably made the majority of Nickelodeon's games until they, I think they went out of business and then they came back. Yeah, so. I mean, that's why Battle for Volcano... No, not Battle for Volcano Island. Battle for Bikini Bottom and the Cosmic Shake were so good because they went back to their roots. Even though
Yeah.
they didn't sell very well, they're pretty good.
Freaking Jett, Half Brick.
Half Brick
As in
Studios.
the people who made Fruit Ninja Jetpack Joyride.
Oh.
Maybe I thought King made Fruit Ninja.
No, Half Brick Studios, right here.
Who made Nick Volcano Island? So the developers are Blue Tongue, Half Brick, Natsume, and Atari. Half Brick Studios. Yeah, Fruit Ninja, Dan the Man. Yep, you're right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
just
little weird.
looked it up.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
that's why I thought it was
It's a little weird. Hold on. No, I was right. Oh, THQ published it. That's why.
there.
That's different than developing. So, THQ published it, and just like the other SpongeBob games, THQ didn't actually make it. They had I believe it was Heavy Iron Studios. Heavy Iron Studios made Battle for Bikini Bottom, and Truth or Square, and then they had. I don't think Heavy Iron was exclusive. I know that BFBB remake. I don't think Heavy Iron was a part of that at all. I think it was just Purple Lamp, but it was a remake. So yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, side note. All
Yeah,
right, so let's get to the topic of today's video. I just wanted to talk about our experience with New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I don't know if this video,
Whoa.
I don't know if it's a good idea to release this video now or after the series is completely up. We're not doing weekly anymore. We're doing like every other day now. So it's up to you guys. Do you think I should just release it now or just wait?
Yeah, since this is supposed to be our final thoughts on the game, I'd say
Yeah, let's do it after.
Yeah. The only reason why I wanted to record this now is because we won't have a video for August, because the next video that we have to do, or the next few videos that we have to do, both involve Hylian, and he's not available in August. So I got to record something.
Yeah, we can do something else.
I have a couple other ideas. I want to do another game show, but I have to put it together, because we can't do the soundboard anymore.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much it. I don't think we have an actual episode coming out this month. So.
It sounds like some of the Patreons would decide. You know,
Well, if we had any people on the Patreon, yeah. I don't think. Besides, nobody watches the podcast anymore. Everyone likes the new Super Mario Bros. Series. So, like we literally got it's like a fraction of the difference. Like we get like 3 people that watch the podcast, and then like our normal videos come out and it does like triple. It does like hundreds of views sometimes. Like our commentaries, our Lo-Fi Gamer did good in the beginning, and then it just kind of went down, but maybe it'll go back up. It's kind of weird. It just depends on the length, really. If people they're like,
Short.
They click on it, and then they're like, oh wait, it's an hour long. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's my first mistake. I'm going to short.
Yeah. No. The shorts do incredibly well, regardless. Your shorts definitely do well. I think people like watch it, and they're like, wow, that was satisfying. Let me watch it again, and again, and again, and again. Because they're very short.
They are short.
Anyway, Mario. So, I had this idea
Mario?
on a whim. Basically, we didn't know Mario Wonder was coming out. This wasn't because of Mario Wonder or anything. Jett wanted to make more gameplay videos, and I said, alright, why don't we do a multiplayer game? And the first thing that I thought of was Mario Wii, because that's like the quintessential Mario multiplayer game, if you're not including Mario Kart or Smash, or we're talking about like main series, right? And so, and also if you think about
I feel
it
like we
from...
could have been a lot more prickly to each other during that, but we were so busy just being bad at the game that we didn't have time to each other.
Yeah, I hated the lag.
Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, we'll get into that for sure.
Like while we're recording this, we're still in the part of we're still uploading the videos where we were in the lag.
Yeah. But
I think it was World 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6.
And 4.
Yeah.
And 4.
No, it was just 2. I think it was just 2 world. 2 world.
No,
it's
also
5 and 6.
4 and 5, not 5, not 6. 4 and 5.
Not 6.
Not 6.
Yeah, 4 and 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know I didn't do the ice. I didn't do the ice world, and then I came back to World 4.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, Jett said let's do more gameplay, and also on the internet, most people's first multiplayer game is usually Mario Wii, or at least groups, right? So we have, the Runaway Guys, We Like to Play, or We Like to Play, as it used to be called. That's like the quintessential group channel. Excuse my voice crack. Quintessential group channel game, right? So we're like, why not? Let's try it. It was kind of a terrible setup. We were definitely not on an emulator, not running on my computer, and not using Nintendo controllers. So that was just a pain in the ass to set up every time, and it was just a little finicky. But we got it, and we definitely enjoyed ourselves a ton. At least I think.
Just Wii hardware is so old.
I know. But our first session went really well. We thought we were able to get a little bit more done than we did, but we only ended up getting to the first 3 worlds, and we included Toonsy. We expected Toonsy to be able to be there for the majority of it, but
shout out to Yellow Toad.
Shout out Yellow Toad, and throw Blue Toad off a cliff. But no.
Sorry, Blue Toad.
But no, unfortunately, he went away to a camp. I won't disclose it right now. So we had a bit of a change of plans. We knew that we were going out to Super Nintendo World, and then we had planned to finish the rest of the game with Hylian. So that didn't happen either, but it was because the TV was terrible. We had a really, really bad time with the lag. And then we had a third session where we planned on finishing it again. We ran out of time. And then we had a fourth session where we finally finished it.
Yeah, where we just did World 9.
Yeah.
And there was no Yellow Toad in sight.
Nope. But
I think Yellow Toad is the reason we didn't finish the game.
Yeah, he was holding us back.
Let's pin all.
Well, there was no Yellow Toad in the third session either.
Yeah.
So no, I mean I had a great time. It was a fun time playing through the game again. Not to mention I've never 100%ed it before. So it was a cool little experience in that regard. I'm also posting it on my main channel per world, as I usually do with Mario games. That doesn't mean I may not do a solo Let's Play later, because there's a lot of features and modes that we weren't able to cover because, one, it's not available in multiplayer, particularly the Toad missions. But yeah. So what were you guys' thoughts on the game? Did you guys enjoy yourself? Was it a terrible time? Should we do it again?
I don't think we should do it again because, well, like you said, it's kind of a pain in the ass to do. Plus, we all need to be in the area, and unfortunately, college and crap.
Yeah, so that's the problem that most YouTubers were having, is that, especially with the Let's Play Brigade, we've had them on in the past, they pretty much stopped that channel whatsoever because they all live in different states, and only every once in a while are they able to get together. And when they are, they do record videos. So I do want to do Mario U eventually, but what we can do is Mario 3D World, because that's online.
Yeah.
Because that's online. So
I'm really hoping Super Mario Wonder is online, but even if it's not, like, we gotta meet up together.
We gotta play that, yeah.
I feel like by the time we get done, we'll be able to do this.
Yeah.
We'll be able to figure it out.
We can do it over holiday break.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how long it is. It might be long. We might be surprised by it.
Mm.
Anyway, what about the experience itself? How did you like playing the game? How about playing in real life together?
Ever. Like, I felt like I was playing with my brother. Like, when the game first came out on Wii, announced the system, the console. But somehow, me and my brothers didn't actively go out of our way to kill each other, and that usually got us.
Okay, to be fair, I only did that a couple of times. We just ended up screwing each other by accident.
Not intentionally. If the keywords.
Yeah,
Normally
yeah.
people
Sometimes
treat
we
each
did intentionally kill each other, but 90% of the time it was by accident. A few times I did it intentionally, yes.
Really?
Yes.
This is news to me, mister.
That's news to me too. There was only one time I intentionally did something, and that was when I intentionally ground pounded on slime that one time in the toad
Yeah,
house.
ground pounding on each other was the actual thing. The intentional.
Anyway, me and my brothers, by some miracle, we didn't didn't do that to each other when we first played the game. And
And
honestly,
unfortunately,
we only ever ended up stopping due to a severe lack of skill. Couldn't get us through World 8.
yeah. Yeah, honestly,
I think we actually got stuck on World 6 for a while.
I don't even think I was past World 4. Like, I remember doing the airship, but I don't really remember playing after that. I remember Let's Play. Like, I remember watching people play it, but I don't remember playing it myself.
Okay.
You
So
You didn't
I
see that. You didn't see that. I just
so
fucking
I'm the-
missed my mouth.
Hey, what?
I was trying to
Okay.
drink water, and I'll just dump it all over me.
That happens sometimes. It's to the best of us.
So I'm too busy staring at my own camera feed.
Oh yeah. But yeah. I see him the wacky one here who actually beat Mario Wii before.
Yeah, no.
No.
I know Jet has his, like, you know, what he says is his era of gaming that he was really bad. He says he's bad at games, but we talked about it in the past. But for me, I just never really finished games, and that's where that 100% demon comes out in me, because, like, I've never done that in the past, and I've always wanted to. So now that I'm able to, and when I have the time, like, I want to 100% games, and so that's why when you guys are like, why do we have to get all the star coins? I know I have to.
Yeah,
I can't leave them behind. No.
Yeah, we had to find World 9.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, imagine our surprise when there's a World 9 and you need to get all the star coins from. Like, excuse me?
Yeah.
I'm not a 100%er. Like, I've beaten World 8 before. I love Mario Wii. I've only ever
Just
done it by
watch the
myself.
Yeah.
Never done World 9.
I
World
have.
9 is awesome.
You've never done World 9? This is the first
I've
time we've
never
done
done
World
World
9? Okay, well,
That
it's
was my
first time
first
for
time
all of
doing
us,
World
yeah.
9.
But I pretty much went back through all the classic games. I 100%ed, or not classic games, excuse me. The 2D game, or the new soup, I guess. So we played Mario Wii together. I didn't play DS, I haven't done that yet, but I went back and played 2 and U and Luigi U on Deluxe, and I 100%ed it. This was like on like the last 2 years, so I was already on a 2D Mario 100%ing phase, so it was just it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Mario is like the easiest game you can 100%. If you haven't done it, just do it. At some point in your life, 100% some game. Not all of them, but some of them.
I mean, I don't know.
Like Mario Sunshine, probably not. I'm gonna have to put myself through it. Mario Sunshine, probably not. Luigi's Mansion, probably not. The first game, because 3 is probably pretty easy to 100%. And like the 2D games, they're just fun to play. So if you can't, I mean, just, you know, if you 100% one game in your life, why not be a 2D game or a Mario game? You know.
You know what the easiest game to 100% probably is?
What?
Pong.
No, well, there's no. I mean, like, a game that you can actually make progress in. Pong is an arcade type game. Like in Super Mario Brothers, you can't actually 100% it because there's no like collectibles or anything. But as long as you play every single level, you've experienced as much as you could. And if you play it twice, technically, because of the second quest. Yeah. But with a game like Pong, you're just going to be playing Pong over and over and over again with no variation. Although, what is fun, and what we should play one day, is Wii Play. That Pong game on Wii Play. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
How do you not? What? The Pong game on Wii Play. The one where you use the Wii remote and you turn it. and
I
like
never
it's like
tried to
neon.
play.
Are you serious? You
No.
never played Wii Play? Did you play the Wii
Never.
Tanks?
No,
What?
not once.
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about.
I'm sending it to
Yeah,
you right
yeah, I
now.
think.
You're,
Yeah, I completely forgot about that thing that those little mini games.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I'm
touch
sending
that.
the text right now.
Really bad.
Wii Pong, and
Pong.
we play tanks. How do you not? Everyone played Wii Tanks.
Not me.
Yeah, I know. I did too. That's what I'm hearing.
I just sent you a picture.
I have never seen this before
Are you
in my
serious?
life. Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
That's why we gotta play it. You missed out.
Yeah, I'm missing out, guys.
Why do you
Yes,
think people?
it's,
Why do you think people like 51 Worldwide Classics? It was essentially Wii Sports and
Yeah,
Wii Play combined.
I have actually seen this before, but I haven't played the Wii.
You need to play Wii Tanks. It is so fun. Well, at least it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, we need to get the good old Wii, you know?
Yeah, we need to play Wii. I have a Wii. I just don't
Yeah,
want to plug it in.
I also have a Wii.
We should play Wii Sports together. Oh, that would be... I've only ever played Wii Sports by myself. That sounds sad, but it's true.
Yeah, I love Wii Sports. Wii Sports Resort. Yeah, those were also solo play for me. I love the sword game and like the boxing.
I never played Resort. I've never played Resort. So I never played...
Dude,
I've never played the
Resort
sword
is
game.
awesome.
I mean, I played the sword game in Switch Sports, but not Resort. Excuse me.
I've not played the Switch one, so
It's
I mean,
it's fun for 5 minutes, but like you gotta have friends to play it, and like it's more like a one-time experience. It's not the same
Like,
as it was.
the main thing for the sword game, I'd say, is like that third mode that you get, where like you go through like the entire island and it becomes like a beat 'em up. Where you're
Oh
just, like,
yeah,
where you're just walking through, and like there's like bosses, and it's awesome.
in Switch Sports, instead of doing like multiple modes, you have multiple different types of swords, so you can do one sword. I don't know what the second mode is, but I know the third mode is dual wielding 2 swords.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Anyway,
get
back
a
to Mario. Do you have anything to say about like the multiplayer experience in general?
Luigi. Yeah, this is Bumper Cars, the platformer. It's
Mario
Bumper-
Wonder won't be like that. You can't even.
I like, you know, this is I'd say this is a good game. It's a rager for sure. If like, but like, that's what makes it funny and
Yeah.
fun, in my opinion.
I mean,
I don't think we're ever going to be getting another platformer to this like extent,
yeah.
unless it is specifically designed to be a rage game, like Getting Over It.
So
or something.
you have to think about it, right? Mario Wii was obviously developed as a new 2D Mario game, which means probably first things first, it was developed as a single player game, but like there aren't any changes to the game that make it special in multiplayer. But the levels are big enough where it's not like too small, where it's like cramped and stuff. Like I'm sure that's how New Super Mario Bros. 2 feels in its co-op mode, probably a little cramped, but it's just enough where it's really easy when you're playing by yourself, but just bullshit hard, but not hard in the sense of a rage game, but hard in the sense of just stupid deaths for no reason, just because you can interact with your friends. It's so dumb in that way.
The lag just makes it way worse.
Okay, that is not the game's fault, okay?
It is not the game's fault.
It was a
But if
TV.
you want
This man
true experience,
This man was searching for hours, like, is there a game mode on this TV? There has to be a game mode on this TV. And it was like a 2000s widescreen TV. No, there's not going to be a game mode on it. It's not even a smart TV.
Look, I was looking for anything to get rid of the lag.
Nothing. And we were playing with wired controllers, and there was still lag. Yeah.
I had the wireless.
I think Jet had the wired one, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, anything else? Do we? It's a short video today.
I mean, it's just like Mario Wii, but like it's harder because there's other people there. It's
Yeah.
fun. You hang out.
Sometimes
with
the
your friends.
game feels like it's designed to be only played by one player,
Yeah.
and how the freaking characters interact puts that into perspective.
Yeah, it's definitely very
Especially
unique.
how when one character, when they bounce off each other, one goes up while the other is immediately forced to go down.
Yeah.
Usually that ends with someone dying.
Yeah.
This game would have been so much nicer if when someone jumped on your head, it didn't push them down. It just boosted the other person up.
Granted,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be realistic. But
Yeah,
helpful.
like that. It feels like something you would see in a video game.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, when another player goes completely speedrunning, and everyone else can't keep up because of lack of platforming.
Okay, you know what? I was just playing the game, okay? Y'all were getting coins and shit for some reason.
To get more
You're
lives.
playing the game.
Okay. You remember the last session? You know, the only one that was dying multiple times and was getting multiple game overs. That was
How many
you.
times did I lose?
You. Me and Liam were just playing the game.
In between the back screen and the freaking wall.
See, this is why I like the game. Is this dichotomy right here? We don't hate each other. I mean, maybe we do, but
like,
just fucking with each other and just it's that's the Mario Wii experience.
Because we're playing the game in different ways, have different goals in a current moment, that gets someone killed.
But no, that is you just described the Mario Wii multiplayer experience right there in a nutshell. And that's why it's so fun, and that's why people enjoy the content, is because it's so chaotic and so unpredictable, and you always have a Jet and you always have a me.
Yeah, like you're like
always have a Jet, you always have a
speedrunning ahead because you've already got an
That's how I play Mario. That is how I play Mario. I'm not even speedrunning.
Yeah, you're already powered up, so you're going up on ahead, and then Jet is looking for a power up. And he died.
And then the freaking other half, the freaking left screen area, pushes me right into an enemy or a wall and the kill.
I've always wanted a Mario multiplayer, 3D Mario multiplayer experience where you're able to basically just connect on a server, like Minecraft, right? When you're in Minecraft, you join a world, and you're able to just do whatever you want. I feel like that would be a really great selling point for a 3D Mario game, where you're both able to hop into a game and just go wherever you want. And like, yeah, you're able to interact with each other, and it'd probably be more fun if you guys, if you were playing together, but you don't have to, and you could really just go wherever you want. And that's the problem with most 3D Mario games, is that they keep you right next to each other. Or in most 3D Mario games, you're not even the second character is not even playable. It's just like in Mario Galaxy, it was just an icon. Galaxy 2, you had the honor of being a Luma. In Mario Odyssey, it actually makes it harder for Mario if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah.
Yeah, you get to, I think it's really funny that having a second player is a speedrun strat in Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a whole speedrun category because you just control the hat as well. It's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, so anything else about Mario Wii?
I will say, you guys remember when
it was fun. I'm glad I got to be a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree. Those are my thoughts. But I also want to say, you guys remember when I glitched out the flag? When I like bubbled at the very end, and then I wasn't in the bubble.
And then we ended up having to redo the whole freaking level.
We had to. I don't think we.
No, that wasn't with Liam.
That happened a lot.
Oh yeah, it did. But we had that one moment where it's like, something is wrong. Something is
Yeah.
very wrong.
That was like one of the funniest things ever. I looked into it. Apparently, that's an actual like that. I found a YouTube video that lists all the glitches in Mario Wii. Apparently, I hit the bubble button at the exact same time that I hit the flag. That was frame perfect.
I don't remember you doing this, but you might have to timestamp it for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
like
I don't recall
was
that.
like sometime in
All
World.
I
That was
recall
sometime
happening
in
is that we
World
accidentally
4.
bubbled.
Mm.
That we all just ended up entering our bubbles at the same time, and thus we had to start the level all over.
All right.
And
Well, I think we've exhausted this. We won't have a discussion like after every game, but we will have more gameplay. I want to play some Minecraft with you guys eventually.
yeah, I'm down.
And
For sure.
except I don't want to pay money for a realm, so or a
I
server.
forgot those costed money.
Yeah, or a server. And we obviously are gonna play Wonder when it comes out. Hopefully it's online. Praying it's online. For now, the next series, expect either Mario Wonder or Mario 3D World, because those are the most convenient. Or either most timely or most convenient. But yeah, anything else about Mario Wii and the multiplayer experience?
I love Mario Wii.
Luigi.
The final boss is awesome.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Luigi. I can't wait for Mario Wonder to top this game in terms of favorite.
Yeah, it feels like Mario Wonder is probably going to be the closest thing that they're going to get to this, to the same. Mario Wii has a sort of magic to it.
Yeah.
And it seems like Mario Wonder is going to be the only one that's really going to recapture that magic.
I don't think so, actually. I think what's going to do is it's going to create its own. Because
Yeah, I think it's
something
gonna
that
be
we were
different.
significantly
Yeah.
lacking in the modern 2D era was we had New Soup DS, which is great. I think everybody praises that game. There's a lot of unique ideas that they don't even ever use in another 2D new Soup game. And then there's Wii, which was like the peak of that. And then they did it again. And then they did it again. And like they just with New Super Mario Bros. U, they try to recapture that magic, and it didn't work. And then you have Super Mario Maker, which captured its own magic, but it wasn't the same, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping Mario Wonder does, is that it creates just another new Soup effect, just starting over from scratch, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This one is Mario, but like he's on a drug trip, you know?
When was he not? When was he ever not?
Dude.
Have you seen the Mario movie?
Yeah. I'm kidding on that one.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully this is not on the same caliber as the Mario 64 one. But, yeah, anyways.
I think it's a lot better because I was a kid. This
Yeah.
one, not just kind of existing at people.
I mean, I want to talk more about specific games as well. We obviously plan on doing the Booster Course Pass when that's all said and done. Not a tier list, just a general talk. And, of course, we could talk about Wonder as well. We talked about Tears of the Kingdom. Check that video out.
If there's a specific game you guys want us to cover, make sure to tell us in the comment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, my original plans were to cover like all the 3D Mario games, but that wasn't a good idea. So if we have any games that we're at least a little bit more familiar with, and the legacy or the experience, because we also have to play it recently. I think that was the problem with the 64 video as well, is that there was not like it was like there was just nothing to talk about. So at least with this, we kind of had we had our own experiences and we experienced it together, which is something that was very uncommon. So.
For sure.
Hey, it was the first time we were seen in the same room together. So.
Whoa.
Is it?
It was, yeah. I mean, me and Jet have been in the same room before, but not Liam. So.
Oh yeah, I'm always.
And then we got Devin in the same room, so that was fun.
Oh yeah.
Next, we just need Matt, which I don't think will ever happen because he's a very closed-off person. No offense to him. Well, so is Hylian, but.
I mean, yeah, but you know, Nintendo World.
Yeah, you know, Nintendo World. Anyway, see you guys next time. Adios. Damn it! So close.
Luigi!
Yeah.